I'm coming on now. Just loading up armor.
Okay, I'll wait for you.
I can't hear you, but thank you. I'll be back.
No worries.
Open a ticket about your mom.
Air to ground check.
Oh, that might be the name tags of the people's heads.
Yeah.
Meow.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What
No,
is
wait,
meow in my ear?
the size of the thing on the C tab, you can change it?
I forgot that he was listening to this radio. That's funny as fuck.
Because I had to reinstall my game to fix some issues and it reset my settings. Oh, it's brief time anyway. Talk with it later.
Yeah.
What?
Brief time?
I'm waiting on one person to join up.
Okay. I'll let my guys know.
Ward kinda needs to be here. He's loading up armor right now.
You have a Zeus?
No.
I was gonna, but.
I mean, there's still a chance if you want.
I'm not gonna leave my
No,
guys.
actually, you're dealing the.
Exactly.
Holy shit, I was a mad dash to go.
Get a bunch of shit loaded into a vehicle.
Okay, please get loaded up. Because brief was supposed to start 1 minute ago.
Jeez, where are we doing brief?
Already
Right
started
here?
now. I can listen now. So
Yeah, right there. Okay, brief.
Alright, step 2, Joe.
Brief. It's gonna be an little bunker hangar thing. It's a bunker.
I just need to know so that I can position myself.
Alright,
I
step
like
up,
having
take an
a
easy
cigarette
can,
at
buckle up.
brief.
We're a police.
great game.
What are we playing? Rock paper scissors for canister shells? Or... Fantastic. Okay, everyone ready? Please mute if you're rock biking. I hear someone echoing. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. A few years ago, a massive conflict broke out in Serrani. This conflict has now sparked into a full war over the resource-rich island of Elakia. The SLA has managed to get a substantial landing on this island to the north, and the Royal Army Corps has employed us to essentially outflank them, while they themselves occupy enemy forces to our west via direct assault. Our targets today will be the port cities to our north, together with Airbase Shakal, to cut off a supply from SLA forces. We will achieve this by hitting the town of Havenbroek via amphibious assault. As you can see on your map, I've marked various landing points for you. These are, however, merely a suggestion, where I know for sure your vehicles can get up safely and sound. Well, safely is is relative, of course. After Havenbroek, there is a artillery position somewhere in between Volkov and Havenbroek that is shelling Rax forces to the south of Beauty. Rax forces request that you take out this position on your push north. Your mission success criteria for today will be holding the airbase Shakal at the end of the designated operation time. Almost all of the fixed wing assets on both sides are occupied for fighting over supply routes to the island. So we don't expect them to be an issue today. For the rotary assets, it's mostly Mi-8s and armed Hueys. Their land assets include T-72s, BDR-80s of both varieties, BMP-2s, and BDRMs. Also, a few small additional comments. There is an LCU to our northeast that can ferry the tank across once a beachhead is secured. Artillery is limited to 50 HE and 30 smoke. If you require more ammunition, I shall petition Rax forces to get a extra resupply. This also applies to the bird. Research and resupply are entirely handled by the bird. That shall be all I have for you today. Any questions?
No, it's relatively straightforward. Do we have any indication that the Rax forces have mined either the beachhead or anywhere else?
No, that's exactly why we're planning this amphibious assault. They have mined a lot of the area between the front lines, so we're doing this amphibious assault to avoid problems like that. So,
and I think that's about covers it. Relatively straightforward. I have no further questions. Anybody else?
Hello, JTAC here. Any AA threats or threats to aircraft at all?
Ah, yes, of course. It will mostly be the Hueys and ZUs. They've been known to frequently put a ZU in a city, so be careful.
Are these Hueys, do they know fixed or like truck mounted? Or
They're fixed and truck mounted. It's
okay,
not that hard to put a ZU on a truck, surprisingly.
cool. And we have the gunship, which is both for CAS and transport, correct?
Affirm.
Gotcha. Okay. No manpads.
No manpads, that would be mean.
And we contact yourself for resupply for aircraft, correct? Got you. Okay, I don't have anything else.
Any other
Oh,
questions?
sorry. Is the
Awesome.
loadout on the Huey fixed? I'm assuming it is.
Yeah, stick to the smaller hydropods. That's all. Like the restriction you have 4 times resupply, so 5 5 times 14 hydros in total. If you need more, contact me. I'll see what I can do.
Okay, thank you. No more.
Santa has a question. Does the enemy have any known counter battery capabilities?
Nope. The enemy doesn't have any counter battery. They've had
Cool.
to prioritize heavily, or they had to heavily prioritize which assets they send to the island, and they've chosen for mostly ground assault assets. So they don't have money or time to bring a counter battery radar here.
Second question: is it safe to assume everything south is safe?
Yeah, everything to our south is completely safe.
Cool.
Civilians.
The civilians have been mostly evacuated from the area to our south, so should not be a issue for today. Maybe there's a few loose in Urigrad, as that is quite a big city, but the front lines have been evacuated.
Copy that.
Any other questions? Okay, in that case, you're free to go. Step off at your leisure.
All right, TLs, 2ICs, JTACs, RTOs, and other special individual boys, meet me over here by the generator.
He said I'm special.
I'm special.
I'm getting mad people.
The ATRP-2 is likely to be or LP-3, whichever marker we're going to use today. That is going to be our most likely benign landing zone. We've got a ridge line over here to our right, which may be occupied. But with the other TRPs and landing zones, I would be concerned about taking fire from this position in Beauty on our way in. So we are going to jank to the right and then move up to the left. I want to split this town into 3 sections. Given the squad sizes and the fact that Hit 1 has several individuals who are going to be heavily occupied with radios, Hit 1 is going to take the northern end of the town and likely set up a base of fire somewhere to the southeast of ATRP 3. I will get specifics soon. Whereas Hit 1 and Hit 2 and Hit 3 are going to split the town north to south, push it east to west. The tank is likely going to need to hang back due to the nature of the area and stick primarily to the MSR. And so with the squad sizes the way that they are, probably going to have Hit 3 hit the southern end of the town, while Hit 2 hits the northern end of the town with the tank support to balance out the difference in squad sizes. I need each individual team to have some degree of dedicated AT. It is less to deal with enemy armor threats, which I think we can probably leave to the patent, but any ZU that is on the field that could potentially threaten our bird, it needs to be handled with extreme prejudice. I recommend bringing at least 1 Stinger at some point in your squad as well. They do not have to have it on them, but please have it at least in the vehicle. I plan on hard dismounting once we make a beach landing. These vehicles do not have the stationary cannons on them. and so the firepower that they are going to be provide is going to be less useful than ensuring our resupplies aren't schwacked by enemy AT. Pretty simple. I'll have some specific instructions for the JTAC and the FO and the RTO when the time comes, but do I have any other questions from our other TLs?
You wanted the tank to push up with hit 3?
Hit 2. So
2,
I'll
okay.
put markers, yeah, hit 2. You're going to be on the northern end of the town, primarily because hit 2 is our smaller squad. So
Move
you
one
are
from
going to
3
be...
to 2 to get 3 5-man teams. Right, a 4-man team's kind of wild for this.
We could. I'll leave that up to 2 and 3 to hash out. I'm not particularly picky. I can deal with asymmetric squads. It's not a problem. But 2, the tank will be primarily attached to 2. You'll also be on the northern end because our RTO is likely going to be with us, and we'll be communicating with you from our base of fire.
FO has a
All right.
question.
Yep, go for it.
Didn't quite catch it in brief. Are we limiting infrastructure damage?
No. Not that was mentioned. I can verify soon, but the fact of the matter is we got a tank, a Huey, and some artillery. It would be impossible to use these assets effectively and limit infrastructure damage. I am likely going to have you smoke out our LZ ahead of time. Less to do with the AAVs, which can defend themselves relatively successfully, but we will need smoke deployed down because while the tank is in that LCAC, they are a sitting duck and not a very defensive duck. And they will drop fairly easily if we don't provide them cover. So once we all get moving, Hitman teams are going to fan out. We're going to move, spread out along the landing zone and get beached ahead of the tank so that we can ensure that we secure a landing zone for our asset once we get over there.
Some good chicken.
Would you like for us to shell ATRP2 before we land, then do the smokes? Just to make sure everything's dead before we come in?
Not for the initial. I would rather not have you reloading for another salvo on something that may very well be empty. Those smokes will get us the landing we need. Even if there are people on the beachhead, we'll be able to salt it and push them back. With your second barrage likely on some specific targets to soften it up as we go to move to our positions and push into the town. It's current game plan, at least.
Understood.
I know that we are relatively limited on resupplies and things, but as far as I'm concerned, if we need it, use it. That goes for the JTAC, that goes for the tank, that goes for the artillery shells. I would rather us to be scrounging for a little bit of resources towards the end than leave something on the table and end up paying for it. Let's get moving. Make sure your vehicles have additional ammo and medical as well as AA. Get moving. I would like to be able to step off in the next 3 minutes if we can. 5 at the latest. Let's move.
Where's he went to?
Dylan.
Hit 3, let's be right by our vehicle.
Oh, copy
Yep,
that.
what's up?
Hey,
You
Otter.
me guy or not?
Yo,
Otter.
Okay, so here's what I'm
You
thinking.
use straight lines for
you
phase
have the
lines.
full
Hit
Tank.
one,
Two.
be over by our Vic in a moment.
It's just yes or no.
Alright.
Phase lines on
I
them.
don't need
Where's
it.
Sophie?
Otherwise it's weird.
I need to
Yeah,
shut off
yeah,
my
yeah,
fucking...
I'd rather have 6 guys because you have a tank.
Where is
Alright.
Sophie?
Also,
Yeah.
you two
Alright.
Go ahead,
triple
go ahead,
bird.
Bird. I'm not going to be
What?
particularly
Here.
The more
Right.
thing that I was
You
going
need
to
to
go
reach me,
over
you
is
gotta
that
reach
for
me.
the
Hey, Sophie.
initial landing, I
Five
want the
squad.
bird kind of hanging back and not putting itself in any undue risk until we get some eyes on the ground to be able to identify
I
where
did eat
those
this your
units are
Respire
located.
arsenal, by the way. Just say that.
Once we located
One sec, I
that,
can hear
you are free liberty to hit as often and as frequently as you'd like. I trust you, I trust Diddy, so I will pre-authorize a couple of danger close strikes just to warn me that they're coming so I can call it command.
Hey, Fem, I will let you know about any danger close.
Radio is just bugged. Okay, sorry, what were you saying? Yes?
This is your Respire arsenal for the Hitman teams. If you need it anywhere else, please let me know.
Bring it back. Yep,
Bring it
okay.
back immediately if you can.
Understood. And then
while you are
fix
giving
the,
the 5
fuel
line, I can
thingy.
call out whatever.
It should be fixed, yeah.
Yep, it's fixed, thank you. I'm already limited, bro, with fucking 14 Hydras. Why you gotta limit me more?
But with a resupply crate? Bro.
No, with my... You said I can only resupply the helo X amount of times.
Yeah, so just let me know if you need
why
more.
You gotta
Like,
do that? What?
just
Okay,
let.
put a request in from now. Putting in a request in for double that from now. Yeah, what's up?
Hey man. Hey baby. I'm by my I'm at my safe space if you want to join me here. It's very zen.
You said 3 sections?
I want to inform you that air to ground is not a safe space. Eve is listening.
I'm assuming it's gonna be that first match.
Eve's always listening here. Hi, Eve. Love you.
Meow, Eve.
Well,
Oh,
okay.
That's the weird sounding Eve.
That's kinda great. Be nice to have some HE rounds as well.
Eve basically just said, for the start. Yep. Yep. Oh yeah, you're on fucking every radio in this one.
No, sorry, I didn't hear. What did you want?
Okay.
Used.
Yeah. Thank you. Basically,
Used.
Hi, what's up?
Are we getting AI driver then?
Yes, likely.
Right, thank you, Ranger.
Let me know if you need any more ammo, by the way. I think what I've given you is quite enough. You've 16 heat, 16 HE frag, and then 40 AP FSDS.
Sounds good.
And a bunch to smoke as well.
I'm speaking to Used. Alright, thank you, my friend. Mwah, mwah.
Great.
Get out, dickhead.
You are calling over hit 1 radio net. Make sure you got the right key line set.
Going 16 and 26.
Just so
obviously,
you
I'm gonna need
understand.
smokes then. Oh wait,
You have to.
Hold on a minute. I swear I joined. I swear I got in the pilot
my
seat.
JTAC, yeah. That's my reticle.
Just a massive circle with a dot in it. Nice.
By the way, Dilly, do you want to AI gunners? Or
I can't control them shooting or not shooting, so I'm worried that that might fuck up the players on the ground.
I think it'd be
It could
fun,
be cool.
but
It might be cool later. Maybe not initially, but maybe at some point.
yeah, okay.
Like reinserts or resupplies.
This is actual to all call signs. Please advise when you are ready, proceed with your
I don't
vehicle
mind.
and your
They might
team
stop
to the
for
El
that
Cac
firing
Marburger
point
to our
right
northeast on the map.
Be ready.
I don't see the fire points.
Oh, really?
I gotta go.
Yeah,
so let's
yeah,
talk
the
over.
south-
I'm in fire support
southwest.
1, yeah?
Yep. I'd say firing point Alpha at first, and if the front line shifts south for
Actual,
whatever
this is
reason, we
Apex.
can retreat to firing point Bravo.
Send for actual.
I want us to try and support you from across
Oh,
the water
okay.
where you guys land.
Where do you go?
If you are capable of doing so without putting your vehicle at undue risk, otherwise we'll get you landed before we have you join the fray, bro.
Move.
Okay.
Wait, let me get in the driver's seat.
Are we loaded up?
Moving position, moving position.
These are amphibious, right?
Overlord, this is actual.
And for
Be advised, hitman teams are entering the water momentarily. We are en route to the objective.
good copy. Best of luck.
Sir, Bravo 1, give me 1 mic to step up. I'm just still setting up some things here.
Alright. All teams, if your vehicle's ready, go ahead and push it into the water.
When you've arrived.
Alright, this is actual to hit 2 and 3 team lead. Please proceed to the flag marker to our northeast.
Also, if you're tracking, I can fit 8 people in the silo total besides myself. If it makes sense.
Artillery free strikes.
Not including their pilot? It's, yeah, every seat except mine is 8 people total. Okay, so 9.
Apex, this is actual.
Go ahead.
Go ahead and load up in the LCAC when you're ready and start getting moving. We're going to have you go ahead and proceed to the RP behind us and then land behind the Hitman teams.
Sure you don't want me to do anything from the shore?
Interrogative, what does your target LOS and accuracy at that distance look like?
Only one way to find out.
Apex, actual, this, I would advise to go ahead and load up and go ahead and proceed as there. I would rather not have you delayed some additional minutes if we happen to be up shit creek without a paddle once we get onto shore.
Alright. Eastern's established. Battle point Bravo. Established. Sorry, Oscar. I'm ready for Cape on fire line. Advised, that guy glitched out, no reason. So.
Are just having trouble, make them...
Two, three, this is actual. I need you guys to give us a moment to catch up, and then we're going to move ahead of schedule and expedite. Wait for us to get parallel with your craft and then proceed to the LZ.
Southwest northeast approved. Please egress PPS.
Solid copy.
Alright, all directions, but goes to final.
Slow pace slightly, or muchly. We're waiting for one to catch up with us.
Light it up with tracers one more time.
Then we're moving ahead on schedule.
1, this is 2, interrogative.
Yeah, cleared. The boat, we... I don't have eyes on it. Yeah, it's just not there anymore.
I see them.
You guys are so exposed, just out in the water doing nothing.
Alright, 2, 3, this is actual. Align your vehicle towards the shore, make a run for it. Have your guns suppress the ground, we need to get out of the water and out of this shitty situation.
On top of it, it's the like double stack building that has rooftop access. I'm gonna try to get the gunner to trace that up for you. Called Tally. If you're firing at it right now, I think I see it. Yeah, I'm firing at it right now. You have Tally and traces? Square building with 2 floors, white, like a light colored. That is eyes on. believe I've marked the HQ building for you. Double check that that looks right.
Exactly as you did it. So.
Yo.
Okay, tell
One,
42
this is
to
2,
get
we're
out.
on foot, moving north to our sector.
Works for him, but my vector is having some...
One copies. One's not far behind you.
Y-axis.
What the fuck just happened?
We need a full repair.
Like the elevation, or yeah, it's saying apparently that building.
It's full health.
3104.
Oh, no, it is. It's fine now.
Now it needs fuel.
Yeah, we just need fuel now. Stop driving my tank, please.
Do you know how to load this up, where?
Yeah, we just did.
Oh, really? What the fuck?
Yeah. It got armored. We took it off and it got armored when we
Okay.
got it off.
Your fuel's full again. Okay, there you go.
Thank you. Oh, can you get the AI back in? Thank you.
Don't know what the hell I'm just talking about. Delta. It's an Bravo to the east. Bravo 2. Right, worth pointing out that's where we know the enemy is set up at. I don't feel super confident being positioned there. We can try it. It's basically just 1 click south of us there. I know, but that's gonna be directly over the chest there. Okay, look at the map. Count Buddy has like 3 enemy markers on it. I don't think I'm gonna do that. So, I can set up east. I can set up east. Roger, that's not Roswell. I said it. Eyes on 2-story blue roofed building. It's like 2 buildings to the west of the right one. There's a yellow building.
Sir, would you do me a favor and mark where our vehicle's at on the map, just for posterity's sake?
Hey, firm.
Thank you kindly.
This is 2, interrogative. Mike check, command.
Then command.
Where is the tanker and getting into heavy contact on the side, armor and shed.
LCAC is still en route. We've got him clearance to land. Priority target needs to be that ZU so we can have the bird strike.
I'm gonna shift you on Zeus to
Good read.
Can you try to get eyes on Can you try to get eyes on ATRP 3 just north of where I am? Can you look north ATRP 3? On the mountain. I will eyes on good enough if you need to push Bravo 1 applications. That entire message back to you after IBS on all ISR is good enough. Alpha TRP 3. Yep. Do eyeball ISR. Is approved as if necessary. Ready. Eyes on. I see. Okay, north of you. Yep.
Push into the green building here. We're going to take it, use it as our base of fire.
Go big, push east.
Never mind, we're going to have to hit behind it. It's too fucking hot.
Hey, firm, yep, too hot.
Stay firm, hold position. 2 is pushing just to your south. Or your north.
One scratch that, just one down.
I've just got in position to look. It's thick forest, so it's going to be very difficult for me to spot anything there. Especially with just eyeballs. Nothing moving as far as I can tell, but I don't feel very confident with that end.
Yep, just waiting on 2 and 3 to move up a bit.
2 and 3, this is actual. Let's proceed to phase.
Hitman 3 straight back.
Alright, we're going to hold this position, wait for the other 2 squads to catch up.
Ammo truck 30 meters southwest. Not moving.
Eve, do you know if 3's medic is down?
They had a couple casualties, but they were in command mid a moment ago.
1 minute, first strike.
Eve advised T-55 main MSR Alpha TRP 1 moving east. That's what we can hear right now.
A firm, strike authorized, Echo Mike.
Otters down.
Also some kind of HMG far northwest about 1 click.
All call signs, already strike inbound to the west.
Zeus, if you're on the net.
Sam?
Teacher. This thing fires at least 2 at a time. 14 is a crazy harsh punishment. I've only got 5 left. I basically have 7 rockets every time.
Are you trying to advise you of this beforehand when choosing your helo?
To choose your helo? Well, I didn't know I was going to get a 14 Hydra limit, but
You did.
maybe I did. I forgot about it. Re-engaging from southeast. Ethan, you shoot all your rockets, please. East to go boot. I directly tank, so I don't know how that works. I'm bingo on Hydras returning to base for a rearm. It's a combination of the fact that I don't have a HUD for accurate shots and the fact that I have basically 7 Hydras at a time. I have to shotgun these Hydras.
Two, this is 1.
Go for 2. What can I do for you, 1?
2 mics for rearm.
There's a group of buildings to your direct south. Could you potentially move there to get eyes on Hit 3's position and give them support by fire?
Stand by. It's difficult for me to be in the map.
Good read, 2.
Unstable, so it's like flip over. Yeah, no, land on like it too. It's near a bridge. If that helps, it's at least 500 meters west of you, I think. Directly west on that MSR.
MSR where TRP1 is.
Yeah, it's like very close to here.
Steve Moore.
And breathe. Be advised, we have reports of a T-55 on the MSR somewhere to your west. Exercise caution.
There's one we disabled that's currently sat there. There's another one. There's another one.
Unclear. We'll update.
1, this is 2. I believe we just took down an HVT. General of some variety.
1 copies.
What's up? I'm kind of busy over here.
Hey, he needs a TP. He crashed. He can't ping you for some reason. So I
Oh
pinged
yeah,
for him.
that's right. Wait. Teleport.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I heard teacher's pulling up.
Talk you onto this as best I can beforehand. There will be a taxi on the target. Friendly location is roughly 150 meters to the east. Drone location is on the military building marker. That should be a rough estimate. It's a 2-story like barracks building. You know the one I'm talking about, right? With like the peeling paint. Yep. That's your target. It's reading with infantry. I think we're in south and north.
Standing by. Roger, target is HQ building on my sensor east of church. Friendlies 300 east of that. I'll run in south and north and on south.
On the way. Ethan, we open it up.
Copy that.
Net call, airstrike incoming.
Strike complete.
Strike complete.
Hydras again, moving back for rear. Okay, now. That's what it's gonna be, bro. They're inaccurate. They don't have a HUD targeting thing, and they only have 14. So.
Did he ask? Double your respawn amount. Double your amount of resupplies.
So it's 3.
There's 6 left after this one.
10 for actual.
We're good to move past the phase line, however, we still have a very heavily contested area to our south that we need to clear.
A firm, A firm. 2, 3, I'm going to task you both with pushing through the south and clearing out the docks before we advance to further command lines. Work with each other and local to task that out.
Copy. I mean, no, it's fine too. I'm just asking.
Apex, this is actual.
What?
Good. We want you to hold relative position in the MSR. We are not leaving you without infantry support. Hit ones en route to your location. 20 seconds. Gentlemen, we're moving south to Apex's mark. Let's get with them.
You're going a little bit too far.
Yep, I'll hold here.
Gotcha.
Yeah, all Eve has to carry is like 2 radios. Oops, did I say that over the radio?
Take this red brick northwest here. We're going to use it to support Patton.
Actual, this is Apex.
Send for actual.
Would you be so kind as to replace our left track?
A-firm will have someone on it momentarily.
Apex, straight attack interrogative.
On the way.
Pirate teacher. E55 smoking.
Actual, this too.
Send for actual.
2TL is down. We're gonna stay in place for a couple of minutes until he's up.
Actual, cuss.
Ira teacher. Infantry south of hit 2 and 3 on the shore.
That circle.
Red dot, yeah, that circle.
Yeah, I'm sending another fireman. Yeah, ready.
Soften up then. Targets we're getting hit with.
Target. Friendlies are roughly 100 meters to the northeast. Circle 3. Circle location is your sense enemy infantry on the red mark. Make one east to west for support. Back.
Infantry on my sensor, south of friendlies, I'll run southeast or west or east or something.
If you could prepare for come in from east.
I'm already lining up for the west so I can egress back to the east.
Actual Overlord.
Wait out.
To be honest, I think most of them are dead. In from the west.
Hit 3, net call. Strike coming into your southwest. Red mark. Hit the deck for me.
Hit this clear.
Strike complete. Overlord, send traffic.
Egressing east.
Asking for a quick sit rep if able.
A-firm, Hitman teams have made landfall and are pushing our way. The eastern half of the initial objective is clear. We should have the second half relatively efficiently.
Good read. I shall prepare garrison forces to garrison the town once you're done.
I really need to go for a quick power piss and then full actual. Hopefully, it'll be okay.
Yep. I think he's on this net anyways. Hey, bro. Nice. Hey, Ben. ECAS, right? ECAS now?
We're waiting on hit 3 to rejoin our position.
You have contacts at the docks to your southwest and near LP2. Contacts. Infantry.
A firm, good copy. Three, this is 1.
3.
Can I get a sit rep? What's that, what's the dockyard looking to your south like?
The dockyard is relatively open, appears clear, most of the buildings are uninterable through, and we are going to start moving west.
A firm, I'm going to have you reconvene on Apex's position. 1 is going to go back to get the Vix and move them up. Will you guys push forward west towards ATRP 1 and phase line 3?
The commentary use this network, obviously. 3 copies.
2, this is 1.
Go for 2, what can I do for you, 1?
Did you copy my last directions to hit 3?
Mort, the thing you missed is there's infantry.
Yeah.
Infantry.
Stand by.
Near LP2. Garage to them. On the ground and on rooftop. Hall flats. Ready.
I'm going to run back to our Vic and get it. I'll be back.
Alright, TTYL. Don't go with them.
Here.
Alright, nobody.
Well, most people are on the radios and Mort's AFK. I'll be alright.
That's fine, sorry. To be fair, I thought you said you were going with them. Negative.
Otter, got another RD strike coming in due west 150 meters out.
Advise, red rocket strike.
Got a location.
Southeast of us, rocket strike, possible southeast.
Two birds in the air, both on top of each other. Call radar down, radar down. Radar confirmed destroyed.
This is actual to all teams. Hold position. Artillery strike coming in. 15 seconds.
Yeah, we just got armed with bad.
Actual, this is 3.
Send for actual.
Apex is catastrophic.
A firm, eyes on. I think this is a code word Arma moment. We'll find out shortly.
We drove into the BMP wreck.
Yikes.
Should I respawn? Can you not heal me inside?
Yeah, respawn, you're fucking dead.
Okay.
go. Let me get you a driver. Stay out of the tank, please.
3,
2
this
and
is,
3, you are. Send traffic.
3, this is 2, interrogative.
7 for 3.
I need to know how long until you guys are going to be pushing to our position. We're a little compromised at this point, but we can hold it if you need us to.
That one of our guys took a stray artillery shell, so we're gonna need approximately, give me 1 second. 3 mics. Spooling up, we'll be on station shortly.
Three, 2, this is actual. You guys have the ball. Push when ready.
Copy that, 3 needs 1 mic.
Affirm. 2, interrogative.
For 2, what can I do for you?
Where is your vehicle at? I'm advancing closer to our positions in cover.
ATRP2.
Rough HMG is still a bit of a threat. Can I engage that?
Hey, firm. I'm gonna grab the vehicle and move it up. Move it about parallel to where H3's Vic is at. You will have a marker.
Actual, be advised, it's kind of stuck on the rocks.
Alright, I'll smack it with my dick and get it unstuck.
No, that's even better. I can do that. Something's moving in from the northwest ASR. Stand by. There's a CU direct north of me. Got a clip. Dude, this is 3. It's on that, where that, 2, this is 3.
Go ahead.
Split across now.
Negative. You were still on the east side of the gully, according to the map.
We're gonna cross the gully now. You've got this, QRF coming in from your northwest. One of them is CU, it's hard to get eyes on. They are moving, sorry, let me correct my last name. I think it's a BMP too. I don't think it's a city, I think it's a BMP too. And then maybe troop trucks, I'm not sure. It's a single line of shots, not 4 at a time or 2 at a time, which tells me it's a BMP autocannon, not a ZU. Are they stationary? They're moving slowly, I think the only reason they're stopping is to try and engage me. I'm RTV for a very short repair, and then I'll be back. Just give me 30 seconds.
Did he?
Repair 30 seconds, we'll be on station 1 mile. Yep.
You tried reaching me earlier, but I was too busy to do anything. What's up?
Sorry. What did you say? I can't hear you.
You tried reaching me like way earlier in the op, but I was too busy to reply.
I don't think I did. I think we're okay.
Okay.
I guess there's one thing you didn't respond to is instead of doubling the rearms, can I just get the bigger pods? Or do you want me to still keep the smaller one?
So I don't really care, to be honest, at this point. I just want people to have fun. Like, if you have no problem like constantly landing and going RTB, you're so close it doesn't really matter to me. But
yeah, no, that's fine with me. I don't mind. I'm just asking
okay.
you if you. I'll be honest, bro, even with the bigger pods, I'll probably still be landing very often. It's just not after every single strike I have to land.
Yeah.
That's the balance I'm trying to.
Yeah. I mean, you can get one bigger rocket ball to fucking 50-50 it.
Yeah, I'll do that on the next one then.
Yeah.
Are you having fun?
I am having fun, yeah.
Good. So far, this is going really well. I'm happy with it. Good job.
Of course. Have fun. Peace.
Coming in, if you mark the MSRL. The main one, sorry, yeah. Not on the ball there, I'm looking for them to start shooting at me, so I'll let you know when I see them. There's something up far from the town. Engaging me direct north in the town. There's a vehicle in the town. I'll get you an idea. Red 3, the numbers are arbitrary. There's a vehicle there. Potentially armored. BMP maybe, I'm not sure. BMP or some kind of HMG. It's possible more that the rough HMG was just a QRF from before it started moving, so I don't know if that's still there. Are you still there? Yeah, Air Teacher, last message as follows. Red Mark 3 is some kind of HMG vehicle, possibly armored. Rough HMG location may have been the QRF from earlier. I'm not sure if there is actually an HMG there or if it was just the stationary QRF. So the only way to find out is to get shot at. That might have been the wrong radio, but I heard it. Yeah, let's say we played him.
Let's head far to the rock formation down here, rally up and see if we can't circle around the south side. Waiting.
Structure just north of you.
On the way.
We
didn't get Diddy to have a look at the
I'm in the same
rock
camp.
mark again. Give us a
Here I am on the road.
The only advice I can probably make that
You copy last and everyone? No, there's also an HMG engaging me. Red Mark 3 is still active. So we just go over to the west. I think it was just yeah, smoking fire. Good job. Could you give me some last location just for me? Roger, have the shells already landed? Should have been, yeah. Semi. No shots coming from rough HMG, it was probably the QRF from before.
south. It was very low coming back in north.
It must be ready to be stand by.
Stand by here. We're waiting on 2.
One, this is 2, Redder down.
Yeah, Redder is there. Now call Redder now.
Thank you.
That come in? It must have fallen in low, west, I think, and then egress south. Shut down. I don't have a sensor.
I'm up, by the way, just really fucked up.
Oh shit, is everybody else up? 50, you up?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just really fucked up, so I'll rejoin just
Pushing back to 50. Pushing back so I can support him.
Make her.
I'm good now. So go.
Two's probably aware, but Red 4 is a garrison fired building with trucks and shit, so they're direct west of us.
All call signs, you have clearance to push past phase line 4. Let's get the rest of the city cleared.
Fuel and transport trucks. Teacher is going to resume orbit around the AO, get better eyes, and also spot targets for you.
3, this is 2. Be advised, friendly south in the supermarket. We've cleared it and are working our way towards you. Additionally, friendly southwest of you, times 2.
But you said friendly southwest?
Yes, 4 friendly contacts, south, 2 south, 2 southwest.
Copy that. I'm trying to get my guys to move a little more north.
Call signs, be advised. GL fire, watch your spacing.
IRO t-shirt. New HMG. Sorry, engine down. My game is lagging. This is rough. Still being engaged by HMG.
All call signs, be advised. Mayday call from Friendly Bird. Anybody got eyes on that crash zone when it happens?
No shit, you survived that.
Full red, 40-second. Full red, 40-second repair. Teacher placard is accurate.
No fucking shit, you survived that.
Yeah, if you saw my screen, bro, every third frame, it was lagging for me. It was
Yeah,
third second.
this map
Holy
is
fuck.
not fantastic.
No, I think it's my computer. Like, it's hot where I am right now, and I think my computer's just struggling a little bit.
Everybody's 20 frames. It's
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't know
You
if we
happy
can
with
do
that?
anything about it.
Apex, this is 1.
You know the normal stuff. Just keep doing the normal stuff. And
I want you to cut back across the town. Reference Teacher mark to the northeast of the town. I want you to put your tank up in that direction. Make sure that Teacher can get airborne without being hit by any reinforcements from the northwest. How copy?
Copy that, we're moving.
Teacher, I am sending Apex to give you some ground support, even if you're going to be in the air when they get there. That's fine.
Teacher copies. At this time, no threat to me. There is a definitely a garrison at Volkov. Additionally, I'm going to mark an HMG location for you on map. West of Volkov.
Standing by.
Yeah, HMG marked. Garrison confirmed at Volkov. Teacher is fully repaired. No damage sustained. Full fuel, full green. Across the board.
Apex, belay last. Return to MSR. Sorry.
Alright.
Teacher's pretty fucking fast on the repair, apparently.
I went to MIT East. I didn't, but it's fine. Spooling up. We'll be in the air in 1 minute.
Avoiding all.
Yeah.
Green team, the hangar building. We're gonna keep moving direct west. Dead bodies in front of it. It's too hostile right now. Clear it for me, would ya? There's just...
Successful egress south. We'll resume tasking. I'm going to avoid orbiting because of how close these objectives are in the presence of HMGs. They're very accurate.
The position we eyeball-eyes are on the missiles.
Guys, we're going to start moving more north. We have hit 2 to our south.
Copy that.
Back to Overlord.
Send for Overlord. Or send
Hey,
for
quick
actual, sorry.
sit rep.
A-firm, western side of the town is almost complete. We are finishing the last sector of buildings, then we'll be mounted up and beaten around to the airfield.
A-firm, be advised that Voskov is a part of your objective, and if you can find the artillery site as well, that'd be amazing.
A-firm.
You were in the police building.
Okay, I see a fire station. Which one's the police building? Is that the yellow one with the circular thing on the roof?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. Would you mark that route channel on our side? I don't want 3 getting to it and stealing it all.
Yeah, the challenge I have to deal with is eyeball ISR, unstable helo. I have to
Dude, that's 3.
facetious, which means I'm very vulnerable.
But I'm going to say we probably can.
So far we're doing okay though.
If you think you're vulnerable, you can always increase your altitude. It's up to you, whatever you can do.
I'll be honest with you, right now, if I'm too high, I get shot by...
2, this is 3.
All of the objectives are right next to each other. If I'm too low, then I get shot by the AO I'm at. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what the balance is.
I think AO...
Hey, 3, this is 2. What's going on? No, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Just check on your position. Saw your placard holding for a minute, so make sure you're all good.
A-firm, we've got 1 down. Fall damage is a bitch. We're going to be mobile soon. We are not in Mascaz despite the 1 down.
Good copy. We still have eyes on more forces to your west, in the most southwestern corner.
A-firm, we're going to be moving that way in a moment.
Marker is north of you are confirmed accurate. If you want to get artillery to pre-strike them.
Good, please don't take the fucking BTR.
Say again, there's a fucking whore outside yelling.
Map markers north, confirm enemy presence, HMG in that compound to your north, and then Volkov itself. If you want to pre-strike.
I'll let you know when.
There's also a silo that has sandbags on top of it. If you're able to level it, I'd appreciate that.
It's an ATRP.
sit outside my house. It's quite distracting.
No worries.
I will update you when SAP, or I'll ask SAP if he's blown up the HMG yet, and I'll get you to buzz it if you want, or at least try to have a look. Up to you if you think it's safe enough.
It's the fact that Volkov and the HMG are both active, or, you know what I mean, like, they're covering each other. Possible QRF north on MSR London, so I saw a tree fall down, which means that's the vehicle over there somewhere.
Would you stand by? Can you give me a mark from QRF? And additionally, the strike on the LMG marker is
All teams, the silo with the blue smoke on it, is there any friendlies
I
up
don't
there?
see a vehicle, I just saw a tree fall down near that marker, and that tells me there's a...
Actual JTAC.
For actual.
Be advised, QRF marker
Where is
on
this?
MSR London to on north.
Holy fuck. I mean, it's gonna scoop to damn. Holy fuck.
Sniper on that roof.
I can't use any of this ammo.
I mean, I
Well,
entered and I seen in the context menu, but...
Oh, okay.
Blue smoke seen southwest corner of your AO, near the water.
They're really...
Blue smoke popped on the oil barrel on the very southwest corner. Marked on map.
Squad, get over here if you need resupply. Get over here and pick it up.
On the way.
Understood.
Actual, this is 2.
And for actual.
We found an unmanned BTR-80, I think it even might be an 80 Alpha. It's complete with supplies and other things like that. Since our Vic is beached, we'd like to commandeer it.
Your Vic is not currently beached. I was able to drive it. It is located at hit 2 Vic marker just to your east.
Battery command, sorry. What was your call on taking the BTR-80 Alpha?
Negative. I'm not going to deal with, we already have enough PID issues with multiple Hueys in the sky. The last thing I want is more friendly fire scenarios. Go ahead and call back to your vehicle, and if you can set that BTR-80 to det to fuck, I would appreciate it.
Understood, actually. Sorry, boys, send to Vast.
I agree. Also, I'm definitely not here. Don't agree. Wait, who was that?
Did he? Get the fuck out of my
voice in your head.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
I'm also right in front of you.
This motherfucker.
There's an extra toolkit inside this fucker.
This is why I'm Diddy's biggest fan, because he's always popping in my head.
DJI.
It's really smelly in here, 50. I don't know why you keep me here.
Hey, during this time, if anybody needs any
Done.
stitching done, we can go one by one back into the building. Could you try to get a little bit of ISR on that old HMG marker in Killbox 1 of us down, please?
Yeah, I tried to say there was smoke coming from where that marker is, so they definitely blew up something there. So I'm gonna call reasonably effective. I'll do a quick buzz, see if I get engaged by an HMG.
Hey, please don't die.
Nah, when would I?
Alright, 3, 2, this is 1. If you could designate a fire team to go back and grab your Vics, I'd like to be moving north to the next OBJ soon.
Green, if you want to break back east to get our feet. Nothing's shooting at me, although nothing's also shooting at me from Volkov, and it definitely should be if there's with the people there, so I don't feel confident saying yes or no. They definitely hit something there. Blew it up.
Apex, do you have a loader seat in there?
Yeah, we do actually.
Do you mind taking one of my guys back to our Vic? Alright, so Harry, let's see who can get the tank.
They blew up that BTR so hard, it's on the roof of the warehouse it was in.
What?
The BTR on my screen is on top of the warehouse. That's how hard they fucking blew it up.
That was extremely fucking funny.
There's a warehouse building just to the north of the tank. There was a BTR in there that they were asking to commandeer. They blew up. Oh, HMG. Red. Taking fire.
Actual JTAC.
For actual.
Possible BMP coming down this road we're currently sat on. But just got engaged by tracer fire. Both location is QRF mark. It's needs to get repaired.
Confirm. I'm going to move up onto the rail top to our direct north here to get in position to hit it.
What's following? Be fucking close.
We're moving.
Here it comes.
Oh fuck. HTTP.
Brake checked me, the motherfucker.
One is 3.
Send for 1.
Native assistance.
Negative. 1 is engaging some minor QRF from the north. We can handle it. I need you guys to get your vehicles and join us so we can push the next OBJ.
Copies are getting a vehicle.
Call that my kill.
What did you say?
Guys, we're just built different.
Infantry in the woods, 336.
Preparing 30 seconds on station.
What are you laughing at?
Yost just DN'd me. I almost accidentally took your head off with an ATGM.
75, 75, flanking us.
70.
Just to the east of him and 1, there is flanking infantry. I can pop a smoke as well for you. They're in the forest. I'll give you a game plan.
Yep, smoke would be helpful. Send the game.
Type 3 volunteer requesting guns only. Friendly location is on the MSR on a full time position next to a building. Total location is scattered infantry contact in the forest. Make a run in south and north. Go over your back.
Infantry on smoke pump. Friendly is on the MSR to the direct west. 1 to 200 meter. All running south.
1, this is 2. Advised with tasking. Successfully collected vehicle. Where do you want us?
A firm, join hit 1 placard. We will get a convoy going in a moment to push into the town of Vostok to our north.
Eyes on.
Alright, whoever's driving, we're heading over to him.
Disengage.
Bend.
Okay, effectively got 1 hit. Lucky, red in my instrument instantly. I'm going to come back and repair. This bird is so
Contact flanking us from the left and the right. Back to me, preferably. Watch out for GLs, enemy GLs.
All teams, contacts clearing. 2, 3, you guys ready for convoy order?
Try to pepper the.
Yes, sir. Provide convoy order, please.
Affirm. 2's vehicle is going to take point following the black line to objective Bravo, town of Volkov. Apex is going to take the second line, followed by 3. 1's Vic will bring up the rear. No speed limit, let's just get the let out.
From the
1, this is 2, interrogative.
Send.
Is it intentional to have your smallest size squad on point?
Color.
Affirm. It's going to sound rough, but if an RPG takes a Vic out, it's going to...
a little long to the north. That rough area.
Going to be a little less catastrophic.
No, I can't see where it landed. I can just see the shit in the air. Waving off. Taking HMG fires at the north.
2, if you get into heavy contact, you're going to jink off the road anyway.
I think it might have gone a bit long and gone down the fucking divots.
Yeah, I saw it flying in the air and then it landed on the backside of the hill, which I don't imagine is what you were telling me to shoot, right?
It was pretty much just the general area around the road. I was seeing the forests everywhere. Right now we're asking.
Roger.
The next vehicle.
Yep, seen. So this next area is a bit difficult.
All teams,
Do you have
step
time
off,
for
step
the
off.
classes right now?
Alright, full speed area, let's go.
This next AO, we have to keep a couple of things in mind.
1, this is
Contact
2. Where's the rally point that we're headed towards?
So, it's going to be very difficult to engage targets without being shot by them. If artillery pre-strikes, we should instead open to get the marker. East, where Volkov is.
We're going to Volkov.
To reference RP Hera, just to the southwest of our objective, there's a bend in the road. Find a spot of cover near that to disembark from.
We're currently going to Volkov to assault that.
1, this is 2. Roger, Wilco.
West.
Correct. Okay. Yeah, I'm letting you know what good ingress and egress directions are for Volkov.
Egress and east and south.
Yeah, east. Exactly. East and south, or ingress and egresses would be the best way to do it.
Otter, if you could do me a favor, the next objective.
Solid copy.
TRPs, if you could divide that into 4 series, just fantastic. We're on the same page. Love it.
Cigarettes or smoke grenades?
On the way. Understood. On the way.
150 meters.
You guys in contact?
Guys, we just got hit, our turret's down, we're gonna keep moving though.
Affirm, affirm. Push to the eastern side of this compound. We'll regroup.
One, this is 2. We're blowing through the compound. It's super fucking hot.
Copy.
You regret choosing the bird? You got to choose that. I didn't realise you got to choose.
Well, it was between this and a different Huey.
All teams be advised, getting defensive positioning.
Actual Overlord?
I don't know, I don't really regret it.
Send for actual.
Watching the body cam footage there, it seemed like you just blew through the fucking artillery compound. How do you copy?
Hey, firm. I'm gonna have our bird flat.
Sorry, what am I gonna do? What's he saying?
Actual Overlord.
Negative, I'm not.
Eve, was that Arma or was that you guys fucking up?
Arma caused the vehicles knocking and then some kind of explosive hit us and set both Vics off.
And they just stole at the last second. Yeah, let's do that. RTV. Lord JTAC on.
What's the plan right now, guys?
Currently unfucking our situation. Get a defensive position. I'm gonna see if we can't get strikes on that compound to our west from the birds and artillery, and then we need to be looking east.
Send for Overlord.
If you've got GLs, flatten the place.
And none. I think it was an SPG hitting you guys because you just rolled up.
EFABs are reinserts, correct?
Yep, reinsert.
You're back for reinserts, teacher. I'll ask about the plan for this. On the way. Yeah, teacher's back at base, ready for that reinsert standby.
Hey, 2, I need you to egress to your east. We got an arty strike coming down on that HMG position to your west.
1, this is 2, Roger, Wilco. Actual is 3.
Send for actual.
For reference, hit 3 is down to me and my 2 IC. 4 times down.
Hey, firm, we got a lot of reinserts coming in. That's what happens when your vehicles turn into Beyblades. Just hang on for a bit, and we'll get these reinserts in soon. Get trenches dug both to the east and to the west. Actually, fuck it. Collapse it on my position. Do I get 1 flak for 3?
Copy.
I'm gonna mark an LZ south about 500 meters. You guys would rather do that than do the yellow portion.
On the way. Pull the vehicle at bearing 138. Try to get it on that little flag ground. I don't want to. Just let me know if you're good. AFib, right there. Just said you civil definitely. That's good right there. You can get out if you want.
IRO teacher, LC Sandy marked to your direct south. If you confirm that's cool with you.
1 sec.
Have a little bit of a need closer one. Copy. That's the issue we're having is I can't fly past that hill because I'll immediately get shot. So the two options are a LZ further south and they walk, which some of them are fine to do, or halo drop, which is a crazy idea, but you know.
Understood. Wilco.
Guns raid. Can I get you guys a little further up the hill over here? Whatever cover works best for you guys, but I don't want you guys skylining, but I want us higher on the hill so I can see if anybody's there.
On the way.
Send. You like your funky landings, I've found one for you. I'll mark up.
On the way.
Mort soap. I have to climb over from the south. There, as soon as I climb over, I'm gonna get shot by the top. I can't do that. LZ Sandy's probably best, and if we take it longer, they're gonna have to walk more. We can do that, unless they helo, but they don't invade.
Is that you?
EVU up.
Awaiting orders. On the way. On the way. Ready for orders. Understood.
They're just north of
Standing by.
wrong this objective.
Will do.
Two, this is one interrogative.
Yo, for 2, what can I do for you, 1?
How much contact are you taking from your west?
Hard to tell.
Hey, firm. Alright, here's the plan for the next couple of minutes. What's left of 3 and 1 are going to push west, hit the compound behind us. I want you guys to maintain...
Eve's up.
And?
I can get strikes in the town of Volvok if you give me a precise location of where you want to target.
Once you take out the HMGs in Volvo, I can do a lot more than
Alright, 3, let's go. We're heading west. 1 on me, let's go.
You guys having fun?
Yup.
Good.
Hello.
How are you on shells, by the way?
12 left.
12 left.
Add an extra 10.
Oh, we got a fire mission right now.
Watch out!
Infantry confirmed, southeast corner of that AO, pushing, flanking you from the east. Be mindful.
Advise.
Reference inf marker. Volkov. Reference the red inf marker.
Should get blown up by Zeus artillery.
Yeah, I'm watching for. Well, you guys can PD probably better than I can. I'm watching for HMG fire.
Eyes on the ammo trucks.
Strike coming in. Welcome.
But at this altitude previously, I was being shot at, so.
I'm like, someone's reloading right in front of me. I think I got him.
Nice on splash. Looks like it's hitting the far east-northeast corner of the Volkov.
Friendly.
Hey, wait. There's friendly coming out right here, too.
Copy.
Oh, no.
Three, this is one.
Three. Artillery. I think you should.
I'm using the artillery to destroy the artillery. Get your folk north and then back west, and don't let you get caught in the cook-off.
Copy that, moving north. Unless they were multiple different fire missions.
Actual Overlord.
Send for actual.
I just liaisoned with your artillery team and I've managed to requisition another additional 20 shells. How copy?
Actual copies.
Actual, this is 3. Interrogative.
Send for 3. Or send for 1.
Did you say break east after north or west after north?
West, back to our other position.
You guys have 20 more shells. Have fun.
Copy. Breaking west.
HE? Okay.
quite realise until now. We're gonna hold on this hill.
Motherfucker, I need a medic over here now. 50's down. I see his marker, he hasn't moved. Never mind, he's up, he's up.
Yeah, what?
I'm not gonna lie, I saw that you had moved in a moment, I just assumed I had schwacked the shit out of you, my bad.
No, I was just watching you. Making sure you didn't blow yourself up.
East. Or position.
Mort, we have contacts 4-3, right? Affirm, more 4-3 additionally. The building to the northeast of TRP 4-2 has a HMG on top of it. On mark. So I have no eyes, but I'll get on dash 4-3. HMG
brothers. Three, two, this is 1.
What up, 1?
3.
Go.
Be advised, 1 is dealing with a casualty, but enemy artillery has been destroyed. I want you to split the next objective north to south, and I want you to move across with Apex bound and clear that next compound out. Now copy.
Good copy. 2 on the west side of town.
This is 3.
Go ahead.
Send.
We are very far to your west moving now. We're double timing it.
We'll hold position until you get in position. Hi, Pappy. What?
Mike on command.
Ready.
Oh shit.
They were all landing around there, I think. I believe Soap's calling something in already now. If you want to edge forward and test your luck, we'll see what happens. I'm flying at 10 meters, very slowly moving north, and just getting eyes as I go. No eyes on any contacts yet.
Right, killed those, 42 told me contacts now metal shaft. Waiting.
Lots of madmen in the town that we're pushing. Is that what you're telling me? Hit 2, this is 3. advise, Cashuey north, Cashuey north. Great, Eve, Cashuey north, north. Advise Command 3 that they have a strike coming in.
Birds down. Night call, enemy red air down.
Hitman 3, FO, message. 3. Please be advised, you have artillery strike coming in 200 meters north of your current position on ATRP 4-2, over.
Good copy, we're gonna hold to the south. Reds, let me see. Copy that. Or any other options? Let's friendlies on this location. Two, this is 3.
Good.
So that your tracking LZ whiskey is now viable now that you guys have pushed into Volkov. For reinserts.
Hitman 3,
Hitman
FO,
3, sorry.
leader.
Also on the east side on the shore of Volkov. Sending it for 3?
Yeah, we shot one of you guys. Just saying sorry.
Hitman 3, FO, message.
Send for 3.
Rounds complete, north of your pulse, you're good to move north.
Copy, thank you, remove. When you can, give me a name for that road north of you. Yeah, sorry, I'm a bit fucking slow here. Nice. There's still contact near the BTR, infantry. Northeast of Hit 1. Roger, about 100 meters, 50 to 100 meters east of the actual mark for Chester. I think you might be engaging them already.
this is 1.
What's going on? 1, this is 2.
Be advised, 1 is taking up a base of fire position to your west. You've got friendlies to your west.
Good read, friendlies. There's friendlies outside the town on the BOF position, west, careful.
If you get shot at by any HMGs, if not, you're cleared to loiter around just to improve ISR.
Copy.
I believe it's in the yellow building.
Yeah, there's still people running around inside of it. I just killed somebody through the window.
Three, this is 1.
That's wild that I died from that crash and not the first one.
I know.
I landed
I
very
hit
gently
you in
on
an
that, on this
RPG.
one.
I'm sorry, but like
No, I
you
know, but
can't do that.
there's nothing for me to do. That's the situation right now.
Do you want the lowbird, perhaps? Or and lowbird's kind of boring, but.
Well, no. Let
3,
me.
this is 1.
Because I don't want you
Priority
to change
message.
the up just for me, but I want to explain what the situation is so you understand
Teacher,
why.
it's crash landed somewhere to your
There's
north
objectives are
east.
very
Look
close
for
to
the
each other,
smoke
and
crowd.
there's
I need
HMGs
you
everywhere,
guys
and
to
they're
get to him
very
ASAP.
I got one shot immediately ready.
Copy that. We're gonna move as soon as we're out of.
So I can't fly, and I have eyeball ISR, right? So I can't be useful if I'm far or high. And if I'm close, I'm very vulnerable, and this bird's very fragile, so he immediately goes red. I'm like a couple
Affirm,
shots.
1's en route.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I don't know what my use case is. Basically.
1, this is 2.
Send.
We're effectively a 3-man
Also, an
fire
RPG
team at this
direct
point.
on
Would you guys
the
mind
first
holding
without a
support
warning.
for that flank, and 2 will just race to go save the pilot?
I missed twice, so.
I need you to route to 3's position and get them back up and running and then go to the pilot. But yeah, go for it. Go.
What do you want me to do?
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. You have to tell me, because I'm a little unclear as to what exactly I'm meant to be doing here.
3, this
I
is
can
2.
give you a little bit. That's very useful for us.
Is your medic up?
Yes, he's up right now.
Alright, is it imperative that we get to you right now?
I don't
or do you
have
think
that many
the pilot
HMGs
without a
down as
medic
well.
is, priority?
They just fire. They fire through trees, and they're firing.
Yeah,
like,
I think you don't need to come to. We got the 2 casualties handled here. We're in a better place, but we're going to be ineffective for at least 4 minutes. Over.
Just the
I already did.
Alright, 2, you're clear to go to the pilot.
Not global AI skill, just the HMGs. Yeah, like double clicking them and then the slider at the top of their thing. Maybe that will work, but.
Let me see. Do you want the other UE, by the way, or do you want that one?
I don't remember. What was the other one?
Yeah, that's single fire rockets.
That it's only rockets, though, no guns, right? Is that the situation?
Oh yeah, basically.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't know.
Is it this one? Can't remember. Go wild with the patterns as well. I don't.
Talking to Overlord, currently standby.
I think that is the.
ZU fire, ZU!
CU fire?
Sorry, say again?
I got eyes on the ZU on top of the water tower. Northwest of Apex, 330.
Sure, talking to Overlord currently.
On the side of this building.
Hey Fern, 1's ranging it with our AT. Keep your head down.
We're trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing with this helo, because it's a bit unclear as to how I'm actually supposed to be using it right now. Yeah, it's a bit.
Bring them out for you.
A little bit. Mostly be happy with a little bit, just so ISR is a little bit.
Got eyes on the Apex.
For the FO.
Negative, no idea.
BRDM bearing 307, 200 meters, cresting the
All
hill.
my videos reset. Oh my, everything's so loud. I can't hear shit. Sorry if I'm not responding to you. I just can't hear
It's
shit.
okay. Mine are also. That's why I'm not talking right now. I'm trying to fix my fucking radios.
Fuck me. This is.
Eve.
I love him for this off. It's actually so perfect.
Yes.
Confirm KIA.
Yeah. Holy fuck! It's so hot in my room.
Three, this is Apex. You guys okay for cover?
Yeah, copy. Hit 3 is okay for now.
Alright, nice one.
Is there a gray color for the silo?
No, apparently not. Which is weird because it's
lame.
it's
this
both
is
the
one.
Rax camo, but this is the Rax one with I don't know.
Be advised, if you're still moving in the direction of the pilot, go ahead and belay that. I believe he was confirmed KA and has been resupplied. We are standing by for more details.
Yeah, actual, this is 2TL. We're standing over. We're getting his dog tags.
Affirm.
Y'all just sound so depressed. I don't know why.
I'm not really sure what's going on. Well, he's maybe because he's. Is he still a four-man
Actual,
team?
this is 3.
He's half of the size he
Oh.
normally likes to run.
Yeah, well,
Copy. Get your guys all
I
back.
told
not
them, I was
my-
like, there's a
Rejoin
6-man,
one
a
blocker,
5-man,
we're
and a
gonna
4-man.
regroup
They
and
should have
plan
put
this
the
next
6
objective.
into the 4, and that's 3 5-man teams. They didn't do it. Anyways, I'm gonna hop back down, thank you.
Let me know if you want.
Overlord, this is actual.
Send for Overlord.
Be advised, the secondary objective has been eliminated, artillery confirmed destroyed. Our team is posed to move into the next AO, but we are in dire need of a resupply. What can be arranged?
A firm resupply is already handled to the bird. He just got another Huey with some extra pylons or bigger pylons without the guns. So handle it with your Jetta.
A firm will do. This beachhead to our immediate northeast looks low and in plenty of cover. Shouldn't be in any threat from the next objective. Probably a good place to drop a crate.
I think it could be. I think it'd be easy to just drop it a little bit to our southeast instead of on that little peninsula.
Solid cop. Two, three, this is actual. Be advised, a resupply is going to be dropped somewhere to the east of Hit 1's placard. It's going to be crated in by the helicopter. At your leisure, get up here and join me, and we'll resupply and then plan the next OBJ.
Copies are getting out of the town. 1, this is 2, Roger, Wilco, Oscar, Mike, 5-man's out.
It was a very smooth landing. Where am I going to
It's motherfucking.
Drop zone Lima. Honestly, you should be fine. We're not spooked the place yet. Keep it low. Just drop it off nice and gently and egress back south. Drop zone Lima.
From the south or east?
Danger!
Where did this crate drop?
15 seconds. I hope you hear me. What?
Overlord teacher.
Send. Hear it.
Actual, this is Apex.
Diddy, how would you feel about a Venom?
Don't you need 2 for it? Oh, I can't. Just so you know, I can't use the teapot as shield,
Fucking
but
Christ.
Yeah. It's okay. The other heal is fine, but I'll use a slightly bigger.
Is it this one? No, wait.
No. UH1D. UH-1D.
It's this one. There we
Yeah,
go.
and then if you can switch the gray camo again. Thank you.
There you go.
Send.
I'm going back up to Soapy spot. I'm watching from there unless you want us to come back with you.
Main firm, main firm. Alright.
What?
Can I get a check? Can I get a level?
Yep, give me a moment.
Thank you.
Terribly sorry to intervene. Had a Zeus moment.
You mean an armor moment?
Yes, an armor moment. Call sign Rafe.
Yeah. 1 second. Where the fuck are you? Oh, there you are.
I'm over by the border. Thank you very much.
There
Sorry
you go.
about this.
No worries.
That's what I'm trying to get at here.
Go smoke. Be back in
Accidental.
into roll.
Roger that. Wilco. Waiting. Roger. Understood. Copy that.
Yep, got this. And are we walking there? Because we have no vehicles for one and for 1 and
Yep,
3.
we're gonna be hoofing it across there. It's not
Alright,
too
perfect.
far.
Yep, just confirming.
The field is gonna be a hell of a thing to get across.
Listen,
so I'm hoping we
this
can
is
probably
not
get some smoke shells.
This is not the first time I've been told to walk through a field, and I know it's not gonna be the last. So we got this. Don't worry. All right, I'll make sure everyone knows.
Soapy, are you here?
Okay. Just to say this over
Fantastic.
radio.
I want you to have a smoke shell barrage.
In or about 110065, that is to the west and south a little bit of ATRP5, to give a smoke screen of our push. I want the mission prepped but not fired until I give the go-ahead for us to move.
Roger, Eve, reference map blue line. Does that work for you?
Negative. I'm going to want it a little bit closer to the enemy. I want to basically throw it in their face, so let me draw a purple line for you.
Hodge has it, great.
Reference purple line, that would be an excellent smoke screen. I'm not necessarily worried about the initial group of buildings. We can smoke that out ourselves, but I want the main forces on the airfield to be blind when we gotta move.
You gotta say incoming for every tracer, but otherwise you miss a kill.
I'm hearing explosions and I'm hearing where. Alright.
Hey, firm.
It's okay. Just teasing. Man,
Are you
I'm
back,
gonna
Code Dozer?
I am on my way back. Wireless headset and all that.
Fantastic. I'm pre-ranging a already smoke mission to give us cover when we move, so you've got another moment or two.
Additionally,
That's
we
all
should
right.
have some artillery, some smoke artillery to assist us.
Good, I hope it ain't
Apex,
smoke.
this is actual. Reference the markers on the map. Here in just a moment, we're going to get a smoke artillery mission, and we're going to be pushing north.
Hey,
I want you guys to hang back a little bit on the MSR until Hitman teams get a foothold within the airport break. Once we gain a foothold, you'll move up along the MSR to support primarily Hit 2. I want you guys to be careful. There's a lot of RPG fire in this field.
And we're gonna walk in an open field, which is my specialty.
I got some.
I'm telling you. Also, you don't have a magnet gun. I'll just make sure. I don't want you to click.
That would have sucked.
Yep, I got you. Besides that, we're walking through an open field. We're gonna basically stick as one team. Just because we don't have people, so if you want to just change your color to blue. Yeah, there's no need to split us up. We work as one. So we were just waiting for Killdozer to get a smoke break, and then now he needs to go brief his team.
His 2IC should be briefing his team, so we should...
One, this is 2.
Send. Alright, all teams, one's taking point, moving out first. Two's behind us, three behind that. Let's move out, spread out, use terrain eagle areas. Let's get to our position. Smoke as you need.
So you're clear they're not in hangars, they're out in the open. Oh, look at the red mark. They're out in the, the hangars are buildings to the north. Standing by! They're next to the blue circle. Keeping myself past IO. 50, have you seen a fast IO in real life? I don't think so. You literally stab it into their chest. Well, yeah, that's what I do in all of them. But it's like brutal in real life. Roger. Advise rotary taking off from airfield. Keep so.
Send.
Break, cast QE lining up to engage us. Them engaging guns. Smoke, strikes ready.
Alright, our tank's big dick bombed it out of the sky. Let's get moving. Estimated hang time.
4-6 flight time, plus given maybe 30 seconds more for it to be complete.
Let's go.
Mort, so if I only see one small red circle.
That's the one with the ZU on it, that building.
Roger.
Rest of one, we're moving northwest. You might want to slow down here, we're too scattered.
We'll see. I think it looks good. 3, this is 2. I think the attendance box at the gas station might have a guy in it.
Copy.
1, 2.
10.
You're pretty far forward right now. Just advising you. The rest of the team's pretty far behind.
Yep, A firm. I'm in a good position. Just waiting on you guys to catch up.
Alright, 2's double time.
Ready for orders.
Affirm advise, CP, it is on time. Could you tell me how high the building is? Maybe a number of stories? Well, but 2 stories. That you engaging us?
CTR confirmed catastrophic. Second vehicle behind the first. Second vehicle behind the first.
You're slow down. Very spread out here.
Smokes were already deployed. I think the wind blew them farther south than be useful. Get your manual smokes out. Let's get moving. Alright, on me, let's go. Northeast. Hey, who has our toolkit?
50!
Hey, Bird, take it. You got people in the same building as you as well.
Hey, man down, Morse down. Feature, this is Mercury, FO, please push. Fires, over.
Fires on that back.
What's up, man?
Trying to reinsert.
Oh, actually,
Apex 1, be advised. There is a BTR to the east. Friendly, do not shoot.
Okay.
wait 1 sec. I'll get a handle. My radio's reset. I was wondering why the fuck I wasn't hearing anything. Actual overload.
Send.
You have 1 times reinsert that base.
Hey, firm.
Green, good to go.
This is 1.
3.
There is a group of buildings to your northwest, just across the MSR and ASR. Catty corner to hit 2. Do you see them? Alright, let's cut across a little bit to our northwest here.
Taking the jet?
Actual overload.
Send for actual.
Quick sit rep if able.
Affirm, Hitman teams are currently engaged at the airfield. We are making progress and have cleared the primary ATC tower. We should have the primary airfield structure under our control within the next 10 mics.
Excellent work. Keep it up. I shall prepare garrison forces as previously stated.
Apex, this is actual.
So,
If you reverse about 10 meters and face your cannon 356, you'll see a frog foot in a hangar. Can you make sure it can't take off? Sabo round probably do the trick.
Ansels, HDTL.
Then.
You can coordinate reinserts of the JTAC.
A firm, we have 1x reinsert on their way, landing at LZ Fish momentarily.
Good read. I'm waiting at base for reinsert.
A firm, A firm.
Those are advised, birds coming to you.
Teacher have any eyes on the ATOP-6? Does he see anything?
Negative, currently trying to grab reinsets. I'll get a bird on it as soon as it's back for the reinset.
Pushing the ATC tower.
50, you up?
Yep, send some medical request.
Even otter down, they're bad.
That
As
you,
in, like,
Red?
they're dumb.
Guys, you gotta space out, bro.
Yeah, you gotta...
On the way.
Hitman 3
Have to go back on
FO.
station.
Hit 3.
FO requesting. See if you have any contact coming in from your southwest reference map, ATRP 6, over.
Currently negative. Previously we did receive about 1 fire team.
3 FO, roger.
FO, this is 3.
FO 3, go.
As we ended that message, I just saw about a squad tree pop out into the road.
Roger 3, if you can give me a grid, I can get a strike on target over.
Just about directly on that ATRP 6.
Roger.
Hey, Adrian.
Hello.
Strike now.
Are you out of
well,
shells?
no, I'll be back later.
Okay.
Hitman 3, FO, be advised, time of flight 45 seconds. 2 times HE coming in.
Copy.
Actual Overlord.
Sound.
The Royal Corps of, or the Royal Army Corps is requesting that you hold position at the airfield, face toward break Yurievgrad, and wait for garrison forces to arrive. ETA 5 minutes.
Confirm.
Net call splash, ATRP 6.
Alright, all Hitman teams, we are moving in to be a defensive position facing to our southwest. I want our command medic is going to set up a CCP location. Everybody else, dig in, get trenches built, and get ready to withstand a counterattack.
One, this is 2. What direction of contact should we be assuming from?
South-southwest, the town of Yovrigrad, or Yorivgrad.
Hello, youth. Sorry about that one. I was getting a fire mission. Just an idea. At the end of the op, if you could tell us a little bit in advance before doing the mission complete, so we can just aim on Hitman teams and fire.
Oh,
just for the funsies.
ETA 5 minutes. I'll tell you, okay?
Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna stay here then.
Yeah. I'll stream for you.
Hell yeah. By the way, Keck, getting command and muting command, we're gonna get to see the screen.
Hitman 3, this is Apex.
Standing by.
Hitman 3.
3.
By the way, we're gonna need about a minute of time of flight, roughly.
Behind the tank, I don't want to overpressure any.
I'll tell you when you can mission complete within the time of flight, okay?
Yep. Focus attack. There it is. EEF. You can. I don't know if I can do this. I'm sorry. I need to time the ending of the op with the arrival of the helos, but I don't know if I can do that.
Fair enough. Technically, our cells only need about 11-ish seconds to get there.
Technically.
I mean, if I shoot with the right firing solution, yeah.
The
Overlord, this is Apex. Overlord, this is Apex.
and Central Overland.
Our driver valiantly defended the vehicle using his forehead and has suffered the greatest consequence ever and has died. Can we get another one?
Excellent. I shall send one over. Actual Overlord.
Send.
3 times a friendly helo incoming. So cat or pumas. I'll copy.
Stay firm. I'll tell my guys not to shoot him. All call signs, be advised. Friendly Hellcat Pumas inbound to the airfield. Check your fire.
Alright, when you tell us used, the shells will take 12 seconds to get there.
I mean...
It's 12 seconds.
Okay.
So whenever you're about to put the thing, just tell us like a couple seconds before and we just start shooting. That way it lands while the screen is on. Used, were you thinking about timing it with them taking off as it shows the screen, or as they land? If it's as they land, we can go with a plan. If you want them to take off, then that's another story.
Actual Overlord.
Send.
Please pull back and let the Rax forces take over. Prepare for extract.
Hey firm, what is the method of extract?
Walk to the southeastern part of the airfield. We'll send vehicles over. I'll copy.
Copy, copy. All units, check Overlord's command. Start moving southeast.
Are you actually going to wait for them to get to there? Because right now we're aimed to where they are.
I don't know why these helis aren't fucking listening to me.
Don't worry too much about them.
fire now.
Firing.
Northwest of you. It's just over.
You hit him. Quite decently.
Well, that was something.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User disconnected from your channel.
Okay, that was Operation Crossfire Crossing. It's the first time I tried something as big as this. I hope it was fun. I know the performance was something to be desired. Everyone was hovering about 20 FPS. It's a shame that I tried everything in my power. I tried reducing everything in the AI, but well, you were supposed to launch an amphibious invasion or an amphibious crossing to the town of Havenbrook, set up there, clear the entire town. Then you stumble upon a artillery battery that you somehow totally skipped and just fucking ran through and came back later to deal with it. Then you took out the auxiliary town and went on to the airfield. I think all the assets were used pretty well, except for the helo, which is my bad. I restricted the helo a little too much. I think I remedied that as best as I could without changing the op too much. Yeah, I overall think everyone did pretty well. The only questionable thing tactics-wise, I would say, is the the infill on the airfield. I mean, you guys were crossing an open field pretty much, even though you could have repositioned a little bit more west, which you eventually did. So it's a minor gripe, but for the rest, yeah, over to action.
Yeah, it was an interesting operation. It's nice to actually be able to play for a change. Always fun. The tasking of completing the various objectives, I think everything went fine. Communication was all right. The forthcoming communications and updates from the other squads were spotty at times, but that's fine. That's to be expected with fighting this intense. I think the assets were used all right. Some frustration with some of the accuracy of the artillery, but there's only so accurate that you can actually get an artillery piece to be. And I know that especially towards the end with the smoke shells, they did not land quite where we wanted them to. I am inclined to blame, the wind and other nonsense going on more than I am the operators. I think they likely did as well as they could. My squad did incredibly well. I feel like despite the amount of radios and RTS players that we had, we kept through and moved incredibly effectively. A couple times we got bogged down, but again, fighting that intense and that heavy and quarters that unideal, that is to be expected. There were a couple of strikes and things that were a little too close to other Hitman teams. I think we had a couple of blue on blue incidents. I will take full responsibility for those. Apologize for that. I gave a little bit more leeway than perhaps I should have. And yeah, in terms of the push across the airfield, I knew it was going to be a little bit sticky, but I wanted us to get a foothold specifically on the eastern end of the airfield so we could have better back to the water. We knew the enemy didn't really have that much in way of water assets, and I wanted to have a confirmed direction of we shouldn't expect contact from here for us to get our foothold. Went okay. There were a couple instances where we had a couple of KIAs and other casualty incidents that I think probably would have been alleviated potentially by the smoke being a little bit more effective, but lessons learned from next time. I think that given the fact that I put them in some less than ideal locations and situations, 2 and 3 did incredibly well. I have no complaints from anybody. I had fun, and I feel everybody did well within expectations and did a damn fine job. Anyway, I'll quit rambling.
Okay, over to Hitsu lead.
I had a pretty good time this up. For first try at something this large, you did exceptionally well. The only points of criticism that I can point towards really is kind of twofold. The first one being when you called the pilot as an objective over command. I know this is kind of a matter of how you look at it, but my logic is if Overlord is giving an objective in command, there should be some sort of way to complete it. Because at the time when it was given, 3 was in a mass cast and 2 was far enough away that by the time we got to Diddy, it bled out. I think that either the call shouldn't have been made, or alternatively, the Zeus could have played with some magic Zeusery to make it possible to have saved the pilot. I think that would have been much more enjoyable to the way that it ended up turning out. Because we got there to find him deceased, and it was just disappointing. I'm pretty sure my teammates that were there with me probably audibly heard the disappointment in my voice when we came across that. It was just what it is. The other issue that I found present, and this is one that I think is a bit of a mixed bag just on your Zeusing style. It's difficult for me to know if I did something wrong when I die or if I did something wrong in your opinion. Because there's been some times where I've seen playbacks and things like that, and specifically when I got KI8 in here in this op, I got shot, which is fine. That's how that goes. Knocked down, and then 3 explosions went off in the room with me, which executed me. Now, I don't know which way that went or how it went, but just with the track record of how I've seen how you punish players, it left a bit of a sour taste in my mouth. It's just random difficulty spikes here and there are kind of frustrating. It is what it is. I understand it's not easy to control the AI to do the right thing in Zeusing, but there are moments where I think there are times to objectively punish and times to subjectively punish. And from my perspective, I don't think that we were in the wrong and deserve to be punished in that sort of way. But I could be wrong. We were running a 4-man team, and I personally think we were batting way above our weight in terms of what the capabilities were. With that in mind, Guts, Wraith, and Harry, you guys did excellent today, and you guys should be proud of yourselves. With all that in mind, that's the end of my Killdozer rant.
Yeah, I was way too busy this up to do any direct controlling except for the tanks. So if you felt punished, sorry, that it was not my intent. I was likely just AI. As for the objective, I was again way too fucking busy, a little over my head in this one. I was talking to Diddy about us on the up and other things. Yeah, hits relayed.
I mean, pretty solid op overall. I had a great team. Past that, not too many specific notes to say except watch where you're driving, you know, because stuff happens.
Okay. Over to the specialty or the tanks. The commander, police. You are muted, police. If he's even here. Okay, move over to the gunner, 42.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Communication with police was amazing. He's a nice tank commander, and yeah, op was amazing. Shot a few things and flew with a tank.
I'll come back to police later. The specialty roles, or actually, Diddy, the pilot. I keep forgetting that I have so many people.
Yeah, you have a lot of special people today. I had a lot of fun this up. I appreciate you hosting. The Huey that I had today is a very fragile, unstable bird. In many ways, that is a very fun challenge. So to be clear, there was a moment where Used offered me a different Huey. I flew it for like 1 trip and then came back and I said, this is a little too easy to fly and it's a little boring. I would rather take the other one. That I have to kind of worry to make sure I'm not falling out of the sky because it loves to tip over. So yeah, I think in many ways, that challenge though with that bird and the way I'm limited with to just the eyeball ISR, it is a very very fragile bird. A single HMG round immediately redded many of my components and breaks my windshield, and obviously I need that thing to fly because I have nothing else. So I think that was probably all the challenge I needed. Let alone the the limits on the hydropods as well as the number of rearms in that thing. I think that's probably unnecessary. I do sincerely appreciate that you were very willing to talk to me during that 1 minute or whatever. Basically, hear my description of what the circumstances was and me trying to figure out like what my use case was, and you were able to make some minor adjustments, I think, without taking away your intent from this op, which I really appreciated. My situation for most of this op was laser accurate HMGs shooting at me through forests and shit. And again, like I said, it's a very fragile bird, so it was a very high risk environment to be in with that bird and with what Mort was trying to use me for, and I appreciate him for trying to use me very often. With regards to the op, I like the difference in objective types and terrains. I think this is a really good use of the map. The one thing I will say though is when the objectives are so close together as they were today, it makes it very difficult to engage one objective without being engaged from the others, and so that makes a bird, especially like this one, a very hard thing to use in any reasonable manner. So effectively, every time I was called in for a cast mission, I would leave the AO with red or yellow components, and then have to land to repair, and then also land to rearm, and then I would go back and do another cast strike, and then repeat that cycle a couple times. So it was very cool. Consider either reducing the threats to the air in the way they're able to overlap, or space out the objectives a little bit more so that they aren't basically all active to me at the same time. I thought the ground assets were used really well, and I did my best, with the eyeball ISR and all that. And the one thing I'll say for the RD, bro, the guys on the RD were fucking pinpoint accurate the whole op, and it must have been a slip or something on the last one because it went from perfectly accurate shots across the board to whatever that last smoke was. It was like a dispersal of like 800 meters, tiny singletons all over an airfield, which I think just looked really funny more than anything. Otherwise, yeah, no, I appreciate the op. Thank you for hosting.
Yeah, I agree with most of your comments there. I'm not too familiar with rotary airframes and their capabilities, so I'll keep it in mind for the next one. The FTC.
Yeah, so the map was absolutely gorgeous away from the AO. No, but seriously though, this was really fun. There was a lot to do. Was very utilized, which is always nice. FO was on point. Little rusty, but on point. And yeah, I mean, we just had fun. And that one smoke, it was mostly some accidents with the mouse from one of the two gunners. I'm not even gonna say which because it doesn't matter. Accidents happen. But yeah, it was a misclick as the mouse moved, so the aim just got completely schwacked. It was lucky it happened on a smoke, not on an HE. Yeah, that's it. Really not much to say.
Okay, the artillery gunner, Kick.
I thought this was a good operation. Got lots of firing with the artillery gun. Disconnected midway through and missed probably one of the most exciting parts of the operation. Fuck Arma as always, but great operation used. I think you did well.
Thank you. The ground specialty roles now. The FO.
Yeah, I talked to Adrian. We got RD in. That was nice. We used all 70 rounds of HE, which was cool. I would have liked more. I don't know how to balance this, to be honest. I think you gave us plenty. Plus giving us the resub was really nice. But for artillery to work, we need higher concentration of rounds. So an extra gun would have been nice, but and maybe some extra ammo. But yeah, all in all, I had fun. I had a good time.
Yeah, the RTO.
Wasn't an RTO.
Oh, really?
No.
Fantastic. The Jetta.
Hello. Yeah, I thought that was a pretty good op. I have the same woes as Diddy as far as but I just think the only thing you could have done that would have made it a lot better was significantly reduce the amount of HMGs. I think the fact there was ZUs anyway was enough of a presence, but there was like 4 or 5 HMGs in every objective, and that was basically just an anti-air battery at that point, especially when those HMGs have nothing else to engage but the aircraft. It's literally like a fucking ZU, which is a lot more accurate because it doesn't have the limitations a ZU has with its spread. It's just a laser basically, and with the heli that we had, which is really fragile, it could easily be injured. But Diddy did a great job as a pilot here. I felt very handcuffed. I couldn't do much most of the time due to the terrain and everything. I thought the ZUs would have been enough of a deterrent and for balance. I've never known artillery to be more useful than an aircraft, but that's definitely happened in this op. Throughout the last objective, though, the bird got a bit more use just because there was a lot less threats to it, and I was a bit more ballsy because I wanted to actually do something. Other than that, it was hard due to the lack of actual ISR even. If we had a little bird, the HMG would have been a little bit more understandable just because we can sit further away and still be useful while those HMGs are up. But because we didn't, we just kind of have to sit there and play, just peek the fucking HMGs to get a bit of a look and then go back down. So it was very hard for us, but I enjoyed the challenge for sure. 42, you did a very good shot on that heli. That was very good. I thought it was juiced, and then I forgot you Overlord. I enjoyed the teamwork with Hitman 1 and with Soapy. Great use of the RT, and yeah. Don't have anything else to say. Throughout the last little bit of the op, I noticed Hitman 1, we kind of were just a bit more scattered and not as coordinated, which just happens. It was quite a long op and a very heavy op at that. So yeah, but I enjoyed myself. Thank you.
Yeah, in hindsight, I should have gotten rid of all those ZUs and shit. All the vehicles and all the HMGs were way too much threat, or not way too much threat. A very large threat to the bird already. I eventually got rid of a few ZUs at surrounding objectives, so the overlapping fire wasn't as bad. Few HMGs there gone, so it felt way more reasonable at the end. So I'm glad you noticed that. Coming back to police, my last special man.
I see you don't like me making me go last. I see how it is. Well, I had a blast, even though I had to be a driver and commander. Sometimes I forgot. So apologies 42, but I tell 42 to drive for me, even though he couldn't. Yeah, shot a lot of shit. Got shot quite a few times, but that thing actually took all the hits like a champ. We didn't explode once, apart from we got armored at one point. And we managed to do a nice little kick flip to get Harry to his vehicle. Yeah, that was cool. That's all.
Yep. Top to bottom in that case. Oh my god, the first 5 people are all specialty roles. 55.
Man, I'm a fucking basic bitch. And anyways, I had a lot of fun this op. We didn't do like a whole bunch of shooting, but I don't care. I don't, necessarily join Hitman 1 to be the frontline pushing force. Did get to do a lot of medical. Had a lot of fun just shooting the shit with everybody in Hitman 1. Yeah, aside from me and Safety Otter, we were the only 2 non-specialty roles in Hitman 1, so that's kind of funny. But yeah, overall, I thought the op was great. Yeah, I got to use the stinger, finally.
Yep. Guts. Guts is here. Harry.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I enjoyed the op. I was on hit 2, so it was only 4 of us, but I think with the squad size, we actually got quite a bit of shit done. Let us move across the map quite quick. Killed a lot of people, got shot a bit. Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Yep. We had those or Mac. Your mic is working, Mac.
Is that me? Alright. Yeah. Fun op. Could have had more fun, but I pretty much accepted my fate of just dying from random grenades. So at least twice as up. Not on anybody's fault. But I will say some shit can be avoided. Like if we're moving together, and there's enemy in front of us from behind you, I can't shoot if you're standing straight up, and I especially can't shoot if you run directly back toward me. So you just gotta crouch or prone, whatever you gotta do to have your teammate behind you be able to engage effectively and not shoot you. You know what I mean? Outside of that, fun op. Had a good time. Team hit three, did a good job. I'm sorry I bogged us down again with those fucking grenade devs, but yeah.
It happens. No face. No faces here. Savage.
Nothing really for me, but fun op. I personally liked it.
Okay. Thank you, Tunra.
Yeah, I'll give that a good 7.5 out of 10 on the Tundra scale. I think you did a really good job of a near peer operation, especially in the scale of all the players are here and the different assets. So obviously there's points to improve, but I think overall you're hitting a good streak on that. Points of improvement from what I can see is Zeus side. Really the only main thing, and I think this just helps grease the wheels for the players, is when you have a large operation like this, maybe throw them a bone, a little bit of information of besides just general like, hey, we know enemies in the town, of like, hey, these are their specific defensive positions, and this is like what we know from their TTPs or SOPs of how they're going to react when we do whatever the starting action. What that'll do is helps Axel to kind of like define what he actually needs to like plan around and focus his scope of planning in the beginning, and that kind of helps everything else get planned well together and kind of things start off on that good motion. So I think that's something that you can incorporate to kind of help versus just like, hey man, assault this town, there's a lot of dudes here, there are dudes here at this airfield, here's the assets and whatever. So that's what I can say on the Zeus side. Player side between teams, I think the overall frame of mind for resupplies really needs to be changed. It's kind of seen right now. It's like, hey, that's our safe space, and we can kind of just fuck off and not give a shit, and everyone just runs around the box and does whatever. Um, in reality, that's kind of like the most, you know, dangerous point of the operation because we're low on supplies. We're in a fixed location and multiple people are now usually not spacing out and they're converging or they're laxing and they're not pulling security. So I thought from a big picture side when we're doing that resupply and then holding the position there on that choke point, that was just bad tactics. We were just there way too long, first off, and then having everyone group up and do a command brief in an open area that's actively being engaged from an airfield that's a couple hundred meters, and then going through the open area to assault through that is just bad decisions. We could have hold the tank there, have the infantry push down the ridge line, which Hitman 3 did. Hitman 3 took no casualties, no shots getting into the airfield, and the other teams were getting peppered the entire time. So that to me is the big improve. The resupply attitude and just that transition from that into the airfield assault. And then just on radio comms, I heard it quite a bit. People freaking out over the radio. It's human nature. If you start to freak out, other people are going to freak out. It's very infectious. If you're calm, cool, collected, other people are going to be calm, cool, collected, and it just kind of helps everything just greasing the wheels. On the team side, forward points of improvement. From the get-go, using smoke. Right, smoke is meant to conceal you. It's not meant to be used as you're doing a short push across like a street and now you can't engage any targets. I think a really good example from the dudes that are in our team, right? If that second time we were using smoke, there's a huge trench, there's like 100 meters between us, okay, that makes a little bit more sense. But if we're crossing a street and you're popping smoke on the street to cross it, you're taking away any ability to actually fight. In the real world of tactics, it's called assaulting through or bounding. If you're going to be bounding, then move from position to position. If you're going to be assaulting through, then that kind of opens up the door for popping smoke. Assaulting through is everyone's picking up and moving at the same time. You don't want to be assaulting through large open spaces. It's usually for short areas. But I've seen that in many ops. People pop smoke in areas where it doesn't make sense. Like we're assaulting forward, we're actively fighting against a target, and now you're preventing anyone from engaging it while you're being engaged from them. On the flip side, in real life, when you know an element's popping smoke and you're watching and you're fighting them, you're trained to increase your rate of fire. So from a realistic standpoint, it doesn't make any sense if you're assaulting forward in that. Just to hit that home. Point of improvement for the team lead, medical perms. It's good that you have them, but those are a contingency. You're not meant to be the secondary medic. If you have a full team and people who know what they're doing, take your dude, someone who knows what they're doing, and task him to go like, hey, like the medic's down. Like if he's not too bad, okay, someone else deal with it. Or if it's a random, hey, let the medic deal with it. When you're engaging in that, you're putting blinders on your ability to see what's going on around you, and you essentially are taking yourself out of actually being able to lead the team. Yeah, I'll leave it there. Leave those comments there. Other than that, everyone else, except for the exception of Alpha, did a great job in our team. So I really appreciate that. It helped make a very fun experience. I'll leave it there.
Thank you. As for the Zeus side there, I could have given you more information, definitely, I agree. But I also like the fog of war and the unknown that you're pushing into. Also, it's a balance thing, it's a stealth thing, and I think I lent way too much to one side this time. So I agree there. No face, I'm coming back to you because you requested.
Yeah, my microphone was tweaking, but I was gonna say I was happy with the op, and I was extremely happy with the team that I got. Everybody was able to pull their weight within the role they were assigned.
Okay, thank you. Wraith.
Fun up. I enjoyed it. Team was also great. Very lightweight, mobile, and lethal. Got to do a lot of shit. 40 plus kills as a medic. Lots of CQC action all around. Great fun. Thank you for hosting.
Yep, no worries. If you have any recommendations, please send them to me with the format provided or speak them aloud right now.
Good shit, medics.
Shout out to pretty much everybody involved. Hit 2 TL, hit 3 TL, my medic, my FO, my JTAC, the pilots, the artillery gunners, everybody across the board did a damn fine job today, and you guys should be proud.
Anybody else?
Well done,
Well,
Mort.
we got
With the
promotions coming or what?
We can't hear you either. Selby, go again.
well done, Mort, with the 40. Mike. He had an aimbot on that thing. It was great.
Thank you. Good aimbot on the artillery.
Dozer, if you wanted to say something, you can do that.
Yeah, hold on. I got food in my mouth.
Okay, anybody else before Dozer goes?
Yeah, as always, shout out to Mart for being very useful as a JTech, balancing a lot of very different moving parts, and did really well on the ground and for me as my JTech, so I appreciate you.
Okay, I'm good. Thank you for your patience. Trust me, this is worth it. I want to wreck Harry for promotion to contractor. He knows his shit well enough. He should have a blue name by now. He just fit in and understood exactly what needed to happen. Met all of the associate things and some of the contractor ones as well. I think right now he's not represented correctly by his rank. If anybody would
As
like
a
to second
reminder,
this, please speak
to
up.
recommend for promotion, or rather to be promoted, they have to meet the requirements of the rank above, not the rank they're currently at. I'm not saying he doesn't, I'm just so that there's no confusion there, because of the way you stated that.
I ain't repeating myself. I'm putting him forward for promotion.
Anybody
I
else
believe.
seconding to it or seconding?
Yeah, I was part of Green Team for most of the time, but I believe I can second that.
Mort will
Nice.
third it as well. Congratulations,
Morse,
Harry.
Dozer.
Thank you.
Mort, will you handle that, or do I need to?
Yeah, it's already done.
Okay. Any
You
other
still need to put it in
recommendations or
the
recommendations?
commendations thing.
Yeah, I will.
You still need to write it down. So remember who said it as well.
Okay, if there is no other recommendations or recommendations, AAR is concluded. Thank you for coming to the op. I wish you all a good rest of your evening.
Nice. Thank you for hosting.
Fantastic.
If
Didn't
anyone
get
wants to
ahead.
play DCS, get to game room 1.
Final.
Yeah, by the way, it would not have been physically possible for the SPGs to have hit our Vix there when they wrecked, by the by.
No, you had a clear line of sight from the.
That's bullshit. They were entrenched in hab barriers less than 100 meters away. They literally would not have had the gun depression to actually shoot us into the dip we were in because I didn't have the gun depression to shoot the other artillery guns half the time. I had to splash it above them and let the HE frag kill the other artillery gun.
The one thing I will say about the resupply mark is that I was getting shot as I was dropping off and picking up the shit. So only on that front, I don't know what it looked like from the ground, but on the front of me trying to use it, it was, in my opinion, a little too far north. I think just another like 20 meters south would have been at low enough elevation. I would have been masked. 23.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons I was kind of indicating to drop it off on the beachhead because I think you could have come like really, really super low
Actually,
and
yeah,
dropped it off there
very
without a
true.
problem.
Yeah. You had asked for the beachhead.
One of the things that I think is
God
worth
damn it.
mentioning, though, for them